On the 9th of May 2019, Dr. Richard Payne from the University of York set out on an expedition to the Himalayas. Payne and a team of 7 others were climbing Peak 6477, a previously unclimbed subsidiary peak of one of India's highest mountains, Nanda Devi.
This behind me is the Environment Building, where Dr. Richard Payne worked as a lecturer since 2015, focusing on peatlands and carbon.
As a lecturer, he became more of a friend in some aspects. Like when I used to go to him, he always had time for you. Like I think that was probably the one thing that some lecturers don't do, and that's what he did. And you can see his passion for peatlands.
Dr. Payne posted about his excitement to travel just over a month ago.
So I do follow him on Twitter, so I knew he did go, and for him it was a holiday, and if he did make it alive he would have gone to another part of the country.
But Dr. Payne never made it back. The team went missing, and after 3 weeks of searching he was pronounced dead on the 24th of June 2019.
It was actually, it took us all by a surprise, because we were just there like, this can't happen, you know? You hear about it all the time and you don't expect it to be your lecturer, so yeah.
Professor Roland Girls from the Department of Environment and Geography at the University of York said, "Richard was an outstanding colleague and a real team player. He was an inspirational mentor for students and young scientists, creating opportunities and driving their aspirations. People who knew him were always struck by his tremendous energy and his never-ending stream of ideas. He was still a young scientist himself, but he was destined to become a world leader in many aspects of environmental science. His network of collaborators spanned the globe from China and Russia to many European countries and much of the UK. Richard's passing is a huge loss to the scientific community, especially in the areas of peatlands and climate change. Students and colleagues will miss him tremendously." Meanwhile, the Student Union President stated the following.
Yeah, just on behalf of the whole Student Union, it's really tragic news, and kind of knowing how much the person and individual meant to our student, staff, community here at York, it's really, really sad news, and our thoughts are with the family at this time.
Another of his students recalled how Richard had so much enthusiasm for his study, an enthusiasm which engaged and inspired a lot of us in environment. He not only challenged your thinking, but carried it forward too. He will be sadly missed. But no matter what, his students will never forget what he taught them.
He was just so upbeat about teaching, and even a degree is really hard, and the way he made it sound was like, you guys can do this, you can do more, you can do all this reading, and I feel like he was a phenomenal lecturer.
Following the news, tributes have poured in for the lecturer, showing just how impactful the lecturer, colleague, son and husband really was. Kit Taylor, That's TV.